Okay, folks, so I want to show a little bit closer view of this video I had uploaded about objects cloaked in the sky. And this would have been looking west of our location. And this isn't the first time that I've observed and captured what looks like these crafts and things drifting over. And they would be drifting over like right just above where the commercial airlines come through. And I know they've been developing and deploying what they call space-based systems. And right there it is. It comes into view right there. And you can even see what looks like some of the round reflective mirrors. Yeah. Right there it is. Clearly you can see structure right there. And then you see those round things? There's some of them right there. Those circles, those are most likely mirrors that are helping to reflect sunlight on the back side and to reflect sunlight through those compounds that they injected in. Now this is an upside down view and you can see it right there, and then you can see all these little wisps right here coming off and then forming into this dense what they would call a cloud structure. This is a fake cloud right here, by the way. This is an artificial cloud. This is it's not real. This was created, okay? And when I say it's not real, I mean it's not natural, all right? It was created, and it was created by this machine that was drifting over just above our heads, okay? Now they've taken the liberty and given themselves permission and allowed themselves to go ahead and drift to these things at a much lower space in our upper atmosphere, just above our plane here. And right there it is. That's a bunch of crap they've injected, a bunch of chemical compounds right there. And then it begins to glow and reflect the sunlight, just like what's in their publications where they talk about these machines that they've developed. There's, you see the two circles right there, and there's two more right there. Those are most likely reflecting sunlight to charge up this cloud that they created in order to stimulate the atmosphere and influence the energy in the atmosphere. Right there it is, drifting over. And there's another part to it right there too. But some of these systems are pretty large. I mean, they're the size of houses. And right there, it begins to brighten that cloud, because that system that created that little cloud structure was harnessing the energy from the sun. And right there's another one, another part right there drifting through right there. You can see the square, see the three-dimensional. Yeah, you have to really train your eyes to look through some of these and look through the wisps. It's like that weird illusionary thing where you have to stare at the paper for a really long time, and then all of a sudden your eyes will adjust and you'll see some three-dimensional image pop out on the screen. That's kind of how it is with some of these things that drift over. And that was Mount Charleston. Those are Red Rock Peaks there in a haze. It's always sad when it gets in a haze like that. And then this was the upload from ground level, showing more of these really sharp lines. And like I said, you have to really train your eyes, and you have to really look at it really close. And once you start seeing some of the sharp lines and the shapes pop out, you have to really just kind of look through it, and you'll start to see some of the three-dimensional shapes pop out. And I swear in some of them, I see the shape and the outline of what looks like a little space shuttle, like a little suborbital, like a little X-37. And that, you know, they've taken a lot of liberty when it comes to developing these space-based systems, and a lot of them they claim are solar-based. But here's the thing, there's also patents and research and development that has been ongoing for the last 2 decades that I'm aware of into space-based nuclear power. Not the solar power like you see with these solar panels and stuff collecting it, and these solar cells collecting it, which is bad enough because I don't approve of them drifting these things full of arsenic and bullshit over our heads, myself personally, and microwaving us. But some of the other systems that they're developing have little nuclear power plants. And I mean little miniature nuclear power plants on them that they're drifting up above our heads. So yeah, let that sink in, folks. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to show a little bit closer view of some of these objects that were drifting over the southern end of the valley here in Nevada, and just kind of point out that, you know, to some of you that are looking at it and thinking, oh, gee, she's crazy. What is she smoking? Well, first of all, it's none of your business whether or not I'm crazy, and it's none of your business what I smoke. All you need to know is that you need to continue to train your eyes to see these things, because I know they're there. I've seen it too many times. I've captured it too many times. And for me, it's not a matter of whether or not they're there. It's a matter of why they're there, because they've already put out the information that says that they are there. But the reasons that they say that they're there are not their intended purpose. And again, that was a cargo lux coming over from Germany. Yeah, because they wouldn't have any vested interest in having specialized nozzles installed on their airplanes, right? Yeah, they wouldn't be getting anything in return for that. No, it was just condensation trails, which, by the way, just all magically disappeared today.